7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hello guys, it's kRaZiE Simulator here, and today we're doing another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator. And today we are going to be working on, let's see, this is the FMW Roadster. And as you can see, we've got several things we've got to do. We've got to discover all this. So let's see. Saying I was on my way back from a party, and so I believe I might have hit a rather large pothole. I'm guessing you did. So I'm guessing probably it was a little teen that had this, and looks like he hit a pothole and messed up his tires and suspension. So what we're going to do is we're going to first, guys, I noticed we had a point left last time, so let's come over here and let's spend our point. Make sure you always do this. You come over here and make sure you keep, and this is cool because we get to have another car lift. We get to have the warehouse, so I can put all that stuff in storage, and we get another parking lot spot. So let's go ahead and get that, and that'll give us this right here, which is our warehouse. So what we're going to do is we're going to come and we are going to put all of this in the warehouse. Everything. Everything but the bushings. Crates, yeah, I want in the warehouse. I want all that stuff over there. And all this stuff is over here in the warehouse. All the boxes, everything. Alright, so let's get out of that. We've got that done. And now we have expanded our garage. Now we have 2 lifts now, so we can bring another car in here. So let's go ahead and do that now. What do we want to work on for next week? Do we want that? That's another DLC that we have. Yeah, guys, let's go ahead. We're going to work on that next week or whatever, or maybe after this one. We'll see. So let's go ahead and accept this order. And we've accepted that order. Now we've got 2 cars. But today, we're going to leave that over there. Today, we're going to be working on this one for right now. So let's, we're going to move this car. And this is overview mode. We can overview all the parts of this mode and kind of get, a look at everything. Well, like that. And just look at all of everything. So we got that. But we're going to be moving this car to the test path. And get this going. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and all right. Well, it looks like the rear brakes. So far, our rear brakes ain't good. Front suspension. Alright, and the rear suspension. So yeah, it looks like the brake disc and all that stuff is going to have to be changed. So let's move this to lift A. And we're going to come over here and we're going to get this up in the air. We're going to take off this. It only looks like this side don't look that bad. Looks like that radiator housing needs to be changed though. This looks pretty decent right there. So I'm guessing it's probably going to just be the front and the back here. The mufflers needs going to be changed, but we'll get to that. So yeah. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take all of this stuff off, and we're going to take all the rear stuff off down there. All of this, we're going to get all of this changed out. Well, I'm going to take it off, and then we are going to yeah, that's what we're going to work on for now. Let's turn on some tunes and let's get to work, guys. Okay, I think we've got everything taken off. Let's look and find out to make sure. And I think we have everything that we need done taken off. Alright, that looks good right there. So we're just going to go in here. And we need a brake caliper. We need brake disc. We need front drive axles. We need front wheel hub. We need front axle knuckle covers, tie rods, inner tie rods, lower suspensions, front knuckles. Did I have a brake disc on there? I think I had brake disc. Or maybe I just had brake, yeah, brake disc. Okay. So, brake disc. Rear wheel hub. No, I don't need that. We're going to need a rear suspension arm. We're going to need some spring caps. A rear suspension arm A. Rear axle. We're going to need a muffler, exhaust, and a radiator. And I need to come over here and we need to take apart. We need to separate this. All right. Yeah, because it was only on one side. Alright. And let's get that ordered. That's going to be this right here. And this. And I am going to call this order in, guys. And wait for the parts man to come and give us our parts. And we are going to put all this stuff on, guys. Alright. Let me go make some calls. And we'll get some stuff ordered. Okay, we've got all the parts ordered, so we should be able to we should be ready to put everything back on, guys. So let's do this. Let's get the radiator put back on. Alright, got that put back on. Let's put back on the fan housing. Alright. We got that done. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll put that up there. Let's go ahead and get this started. We'll get all this back on. Alright. I always like to keep a lot of bushings on hand because that's one of the things you're going to run out of most is the bushings. You always use a lot of bushings in this game. We'll get the bearing back in there. Put the cap back in there. Or the axle. Alright. Get that done. Alright, got all that done. We're going to put this back on, front end link. Get the tire mounted back on. Now, I don't know if it said anything about tires or not, but we'll put them back on there. I don't think it did, so. And if it don't say it, then, you know. If it did, but I don't believe I've seen anything about a tire. Hold on, let's look real quick. Let's look. Let me see if there's anything about a tire in here. So let's look, guys. Yes, we do. We got we got to buy 2 tires, guys. So let's go ahead and get that other tire off. My bad. My bad. Let's go ahead and take that tire off. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna finish up here. All right. We'll work on getting all this put on, and then we'll get the 2 tires fixed. Hold on, we're not going to do that. Let's see which one was it. A rear shock absorber A. I thought I bought one of those. Alright. I swore I bought one. Rear shock absorber A. don't know if I need any springs though. Ah. No, I don't need that. Alright. So don't need that. Got that. Alright. Need to put this arm on. Get this muffler on. Get this exhaust pipe on. Alright. Let's see what else we're needing, guys. Rear shock absorber cap. Alright. We still got a little bit to put on, guys. So we gotta put that on. Then get this put on. Get this arm put on. No, we're not going to put that on. Let's take that off. I could have swore I got a cap too. I don't know. I could have swore I had gotten a spring cap, but maybe I didn't. That's all right though. That should be good. All right. Okay, guys. Now let's see what all we've got to put on. Rear suspension arm. Alright. I think it was on this side. Might have been on the other side. I try to figure out everything first. Rear suspension arm. Is it making me change the other one? Now, if something happens and if you can't, then just go to, you know, go to here, go over, down. And what you want to do is you want to see where it says track part. Track that part. And it's going to show you where it's at. And see, if you look, it's right here. And for some reason, I'm guessing they want that changed. It's at 84. I don't know why they would want that changed because it's still a good part. But, as you can see, they want it changed. So we're going to order a rear suspension arm. So, yeah, guys. Well, I think it was a rear suspension upper arm, so we're going to get one of them. And we're going to take off this part. And then we are going to apply the other part. Alright. Now let's look over here. and you can see that it's changed, and we are going to come down, and we're going to untrack this part. And guys, let's see what else we got. We got the rear spring. I think all we got left, well, let me see, we got a rubber bushing somewhere. We got some rubber bushings we need to place, and we got this rear spring. I'm guessing it's going to be the rear spring that we should have just gotten one. So yeah, it's only going to be this one, so should have ordered one. I don't know why I didn't, but yeah, let's go ahead and change this one. First, let's take this off. Alright, let's go ahead and put a new one on. Put a new one on. And that should be that. Alright guys, well, I'm going to pick this up on my other camera and record, because my headset is dying. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. So just give me a second, let me get all this stuff, and we'll be right back to doing this.